So today's yoga class is going to be restorative. It is a blustery, cold, rainy, snowy day in Colorado. So this is the type of practice that is calling out to me. You'll need a few props for this practice. Pillows. If you have bolsters and blocks and blankets, like typically found in a yoga studio, grab those. But these are props that you can use to modify from home. So find 2 pillows. It can be different sizes, the same size. If you only have one, that's okay too. 2 is just ideal. And then a chair or some surface that's about the height of your knees. So we'll do a restorative pose on a surface about thigh to knee height. An option to grab a book or a game or a puzzle or something you have that you could place underneath your upper thighs to help support your legs through some of the poses. So take a moment to just find whatever props you think you're going to need for yourself. We'll start by just getting ourselves settled down on our mats, by letting the energy of our days so far dissipate out of us. Finding yourself in the seat with your eyes soft or closed, begin to take diaphragmatic breaths. These are breaths that come into where about your ribs are, and they expand you in a circle. So not just into your belly, but your front, your back, and all around you. Honoring and accepting whatever thoughts and energy is in your body today. It's only noon and I've already seen 3 people cry on Zoom today. So it's okay for whatever you're feeling. Part of this practice is accepting how we feel. Not dismissing it as other than ourselves or not allowed. But just letting yourself be how you are. And we learn to just observe it. Instead of storifying it or letting stories carry ourselves away with it. Increase the length of your inhale to about 4 seconds. And double the length of your exhale to about 8 seconds. You could also do 3 on the inhale, 6 on the exhale. Surrendering to simply counting your breath. Accepting, acknowledging over and over the feelings inside of you. Telling yourself, it's okay, I have you, we're breathing now. And keeping this flow of your breath. Make your way down onto your back, using the chair or whatever is knee height for this first restorative pose. Laying on your back, you'll simply place your upper thighs on top of your chair or your chest or your bench. And the arms rest out towards the sides. If that feels like too much for you right now, you could place a hand on the belly and a hand on the heart. And just allow gravity to become friends with you. This pose is a beautiful way to release the low back. And to maybe allow gravity to equalize across the back of your sacrum. And to reconnect to your body. As most of your body is touching something right now. Allowing your body to be as it is. For once, not moving to improve or change or rectify anything. Letting the pose do the work on you. Slowly bring your knees in towards your chest. Rolling your way over onto your side. Taking a moment here just to feel the expansion of your breath against the ground. And then making your way up towards seated. And grabbing one of your pillows here. You'll place this pillow at the very front of your hips, coming into a seated forward fold. This is too much on your knees right now. You can bend your second pillow and just place it underneath your knees. And this pillow right at your hips, you can rest your belly down on as you fold on forward. Allowing the breath to fill the back of the body. And again, just accepting whatever comes up. Using acceptance not as a passive way of being with your body, but as an active choice that you make to no longer reject yourself. On an exhale, slowly rise back on up, putting your pillow over to the side for now. Legs coming into Baddha Konasana. Scoot your hips slightly back behind you so you feel a little bit of this internal rotation at the front of your thighs. And extend your body long before folding over those legs. If you want to grab that book or puzzle, usually it'd be a block that you have, and place your forehead supported against it. Now would be a lovely time to do so. Me and my Khatan. If you start feeling your mind wander or wonder, just come back to counting your breath. The exhale twice as long as the inhale. Being with all the sounds in your environment. Simply accept the sounds. On your next exhale, slowly rise back on up. Placing your block, your prop to the side. And find yourself your 2 pillows. Stacking them at the front of your mat. Bring your left hip up against the pillows. Both knees are bent here. Bring your right foot, your right leg rather, so the left foot just comes to rest on the thigh. You can straighten the right leg behind you as we go, or keep the leg bent. On an inhale, turn your chest towards your pillows. And on exhale, walk your hands forward as you lay your body down over the pillows. I don't like to be too dogmatic about restorative poses. So if halfway through something doesn't feel right, change it. I'm okay with fidgeting if you are. Again, that right leg can be straight or bent. Head can look to the right for less intensity, to the left for a little more intensity. So we practice accepting things not because we give up, because we trust, because we know that light, that bright, bright light inside of us. We know that it can guide us. We decide not to use our energy, waste our energy fighting things. Instead, we choose to use it to create, accept creation. Walking your hands back under your shoulders. Use your arms to press yourself on up. You could either do a little 180 here, or bring your pillows to the other side of your mat. Bringing the right hip up against the pillow. Finding that same double V position with the legs. On a breath in, we turn towards our pillows. On a breath out, we extend the torso long over them. Accepting how your two sides are different. Accepting each breath. Accepting that this is exactly what you need to be doing right now. Letting yourself be lulled by your breath. On an exhale, bring your hands under your shoulders. Use your arms to press yourself up and out of this position. And come to face your pillows here. Coming into a restorative child's pose. You can bring one pillow to the crease of your hips on the front of your thighs here. The other one extends out long in front of you, laying the body down over the pillows, resting down into a restorative child's pose. Head can be turned any way that feels good and feels like you can, of course, still breathe. On an exhale, make your way back on up. Pillows go off to the side of the mat. And bring your mat over towards the wall. We'll do 3 poses over at the wall together. And you could do them in the middle of the room, but they wouldn't be as relaxing. The first one will be a figure 4. So depending on how flexible you are in your hips, that will be how high one foot is on the wall and how close you scoot your bum to the wall. I often find this more intense than pigeon pose if I find myself in the right place. So find where works for you. You can bring your arms to a goalpost for a bit of a heart opener, or one hand on belly, one hand on heart, if you want to soothe yourself a little more here. Letting your breath wash through your body like a rainstorm, cleaning the leaves on a tree. And if your mind starts to wander, just coming back to that easy counting of the breath. 4 in, 8 out. Slowly toe, heel, or crawl your left foot up the wall. Straightening the right leg out. Smoothly switching sides. Adjusting your distance from the wall as needed. Closer for more intense. Further for less. You enter into a state of peace with your body. There's really nothing more to say. You're just simply being. Instead of always doing. Slowly inch your toes off the wall. Bringing 2 straight legs onto the wall here. Scoot your bum as close as the flexibility of your hamstrings allow. Just coming to legs up the wall. You can bring your arms overhead here. In any position that feels right for you. Allowing gravity to assist your veins, to assist your lymph vessels, helping your immune system circulate throughout your body. And bringing your hands back down towards your sides. 2 options here. One is to take Upavishta Konasana, or opening the legs up to a straddle at the wall here. Or if you don't have enough space to do so, you can come, sit up, and take this pose in a seated position. Using your hands, bring your legs back together wherever you are. And finding yourself a pillow. Roll the pillow in thirds if you can, or halves. Depends on what type of pillow you have. Ideally, this would be a bolster. And bring it just up to the very edge of your low back, so your sacrum. Laying back down over the bolster. Legs come into that butterfly or bound angle pose, and arms come out towards the side. It feels like your head is just floating there in space. You can grab your other pillow and place it underneath there. This would be a place where if it feels like your legs need to be supported by books as well, you could place them underneath your upper thighs. I'm sorry, I did not say that sooner. Accepting the vulnerability you feel in this pose. Accepting the world asking you to open. Accepting the world asking you to be present with it. And breathing into the infinity that can be found in every moment. option to simply lengthen your legs out and stay right here for Shavasana. Or option to remove the pillows, coming down on your back. If being open-hearted is feeling too vulnerable for you right now, an option to also take a side lying Shavasana. Placing one pillow under your head and the other between your legs. Accepting each breath in your body as a gift of life. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like. May you rest with peace. Namaste.